So, today is back to chest, triceps, and shoulders. And with that comes more pressing, more pulling down, and more of all that good jazz. So, some shrugs, I'm sure. We'll see what we get into. Well, what I got here is my little pre-workout concoction. It's just one scoop of the Hide, the Hide Sups, blue raspberry, blue raspberry, and it's decent flavor wise. I actually really like this one that I got from Target one time, this Gainful pre-workout, and had that for a little bit. But I couldn't find that when I first moved to Chicago, so I got something experimental that looked decently packed with beta-alanines and L-citrulline and all the good jazz, so all the good things to help you get a good pump. And then I added, starting last week, 5,000 milligrams of creatine, not just 5 milligrams, like I said in a previous video. That sounded silly, but I'm gonna start obviously drinking this because it's before my workout, and there's no better time to drink pre-workout other than pre-workout. You should probably drink it 20 minutes before you go to the gym, just because you want it to get into your system and start waking you up and all that good jazz. One thing that I can say though is if you do a lot of stretches before your workout starts, like you do 15-20 minutes of stretches, it might be worth it to drink it on the way to the gym. Or you might be able to time it out a little bit differently, because that's something that I notice is if I do a lot of stretching before I start lifting. So, the fact that there's a good 10 to 15 minutes that I'm sitting there stretching, that's time that this is getting into my system as well. So I can actually kind of drink this and then take about 5 minutes and then head down to the gym. But yeah, when it comes to the pre-workouts, it's interesting how they kind of feel different depending on what you're taking, like C4, Gainful, this Hide stuff. It just really depends what's in there, how it's going to make you feel. One thing that I didn't expect from the Hide stuff was this tingling, almost pin-like sensation in my, in my hands and in my lips when I first took it at full dosage. So I kind of reeled off of it and was just took a half scoop of it instead and just kind of let my body get used to what it was feeling. And then after that I was I'm taking full scoops of it now, just because I love the way it feels. Because you might be a little iffy to certain feelings when you first taking these pre-workouts, especially if you're not used to taking a ton of caffeine or a ton of supplements like the stuff that comes in pre-workout. So, but to each their own. Some people just like taking a little black cup of coffee. That's what I was doing for the first 8-9 weeks that I was at the gym. I was just pretty much drinking black coffee before I went, or taking no pre-workout and still getting a really great pump. So yeah, to each their own, and whatever works for you, right? Yeah, I finished Jujutsu Kaisen last night. You're playing the TV. But, oh my goodness. So, what was I saying? Who knows? I'll know once I play back the video, but I think I lost my train. And talking about pre-workout and having a decent pump, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, I don't know. Either way, Jujutsu Kaisen. I did get to finally finish the second season there. It was fun. It was a good show. It was entertaining up until the last moment. Not sure how I feel about it though. The change of dynamic heading into whatever season 3 might bring along, but I don't want to obviously give too much away. But the dynamic that a character has similar to Todo with Yuji. I think it's I'm curious to see what happens with him. Curious to see what happens with everybody after this. I mean, there's a few things that happen that you're just like, well, what's happening with those characters? So, but I'll have to go back and watch season 2 again, and maybe season 0 too, because I watched season 0 before season 2, and I think that going back and watching season 0 again, season 2 might be entertaining for sure. But right now I'm enjoying some Spy X Family or Spy Family. I don't know, whatever, however you'd like to say it. But, but yeah, no, that's an adorable show, and it's funny, and it's just a fun thing to put on and zone out to while you eat some food. On the creatine and on the pre-workout, it says to drink within 10 minutes of mixing. I wonder if that's just because it'll separate, or if there's like a gelatinous property to letting it sit. I don't know. All I do know is it's about time to hit the gym. I'm still sitting there at 120 this morning, 120.4. So I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Considering I jumped up 3 pounds in a week. I mean, I'm definitely not upset about that. I know that there's a bit of water retention that's happening, obviously, from the creatine and stuff like that. But I could literally care less. As long as my body is retaining weight to a good degree, I think it's going to start getting used to having weight. Because I've never weighed close to 120, ever in my life. Never. So the fact that I do is amazing. Goal is 125. Hoping to be hitting that sooner than later. But other than that, not much else to share. Not much more updates to give. I'll be chilling with Charlie this weekend with my brother out of town. So I got to press myself to go do cardio by myself. I try to justify going and doing cardio by getting my brother to get into the gym, but this week he has not been good about coming to the gym with me, so I've been not good on my cardio, so I'm going to have to start taking more responsibility for it myself. That's one big thing, I will say. There's a lot of times where you might be tempted to, form pacts with friends or, try to get gym buddies to go with you to the gym. But the big thing is, you need to be there for yourself. You need to be there whether or not there are people coming with you to the gym. Because at some level, it's a personal responsibility, cardio and lifting, and your diet, everything is a personal responsibility that you have to uphold yourself regardless of the situations and issues or holdups that other people are experiencing. So you have to hold yourself to these things. It's called discipline. And that's something that we're learning very quick now. I wouldn't say quickly, but we're learning. We're learning discipline through working out because you begin to see results when you do take responsibility for the actions you can control. So, if you can control going to the gym today, Yeah, Charlie, go to the gym. Go to the gym and, eat your calories, or don't. If you're at a deficit, don't eat the brownie or the pack of cookies you have in the closet. Go to the gym. All right. So, in the words of the wise Papa Swolio, I'm going to go to the fucking gym and... Yeah, just... All right, let's go.